So today we want to touch on plastics, how to identify safe and harmful plastic bottles and containers. The reason for this topic is a chemical used in making plastics. The name of this industrial chemical is called Bisphenol A, BPA for short. In the year 2008, the possible health risks of bisphenol A made headlines, and immediately many manufacturers and health experts rectified the situation by disallowing the use of this chemical. But have all plastic manufacturers changed their practices? We don't know. How careful do we need to be when it comes to plastics and BPA? This is why we want to know how to identify these plastics bottles made with BPA and avoid immediately. This chemical called BPA is present in many hard plastics that people use every day. In fact, it is everywhere. It is in their medical devices, the compact discs, the baby bottles, the dental sealants, the water bottles, also occur in epoxy resins, which coat the inside of food and drink cans, and many other products. Majority of the population has bisphenol A right now in their bodies, and we get most of it by eating foods that have been in containers made with BPA, and it is possible to pick BPA through air, dust, and even water. Now, this bottle right here is a BPA free bottle. I'm going to tell you how it is so, or how I got to know about this bottle that is BPA free. You see, the danger to this chemical is that it is an endocrine disruptor. What does that mean? This chemical mimics estrogen in the body. It has accumulative effects. It disrupts the body's production of estrogen and androgen, which can affect male and female reproductive health, like infertility, that may be prolonged or transgenerational. It leads to erectile dysfunction, low libido, premature ejaculation, PCOS, uterine fibroid, ovarian cyst, and even low sperm count. Then also BPA can disrupt pancreatic cell function and insulin secretion, which can lead to insulin resistance, diabetes, childhood obesity, and even metabolic syndrome. Now, because BPA mimics estrogen, it could also lead to the increased risk of breast cancer in women and prostate cancer in men, and can also interfere with chemotherapy. And lastly, also has some negative effects on brain function like anxiety and ADHD. If you already have any of these conditions that I mentioned to you, then it could be worse if you're exposed to BPA. You see, our bodies can tolerate small amount of this chemical, but it is very accumulative. Let's say you are pregnant or you just had a baby and you are breastfeeding. You don't want to be using these plastics and containers made with BPA because babies and children are more susceptible to this chemical effect. So I'm going to tell you how to identify BPA bottles and products and avoid immediately. I also give you some tips to minimize their accumulative effect in your body. So let's have the identification first. How to tell if this bottle right here or any plastic is BPA free. Now, if you are looking at a plastic bottle like this one right here, or any jar or container at home, and you're wondering whether this plastic bottle is generally considered as BPA free, here is how to do it. First of all, turn the bottle or the jar upside down and look at the bottom right here to see if it contains a plastic resin identification code, commonly referred to as a recycling code. The symbol has a numeric number from 1 to 7, encased by three chasing arrows shaped like a triangle. If you see 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6, you can comfortably assume the bottle or jar or that container is BPA free. If it is 3 or PVC, it likely contains BPA, and PVC is no longer used in most food and beverage containers, and its use as metal canned food lining material is also decreasing. If you see 7, you won't be able to determine whether it has BPA or not, as 7 is considered the catch-all category that all other plastic resins are grouped under. If you know the plastic bottle or is made of PVC material, it will have bisphenol A. Now, I have come across some few plastic bottles without this recycling code. So it is important I give you some tips to minimize the accumulative effects of bisphenol A in our body and to detoxify plastics from our body since it is all around us, even from exposure to air. The first is consume more of the cruciferous vegetables on a regular basis. These vegetables antagonize endocrine disruptors because they inhibit the enzyme called aromatase that convert testosterone into estrogen, reducing the risk of estrogen dominance and remove them from the body. Number 2, use small glass, porcelain, or stainless steel when you cook or storing your foods in the fridge, like this one right here. I use this a lot for my water, my beverage, or any juice or others. It is glass and is safer than the plastic. Then The third point is to get a water filter in your house. Instead of buying plastic or cans of water, you can get one of those machines and make your own water, which is very safe to drink. And also, children or pregnant women and breastfeeding mothers should be very cautious about the exposure to plastics, baby bottles, and sippy cups. Number five, you can take a supplement called calcium D-glucarate that can help detoxify this chemical and plastic from your body. And lastly, do routine exercise. Sweating helps get rid of some of the chemical from your body. So this is how you're going to identify a bottle that is BP free and detoxify plastic from your body. Hey, always remember that God wants you healthy. Your health, your life. Thanks for watching and God bless you.